IPL T20 is back tonight with Chennai versus Mumbai. Now, we've waited a very long time for this to happen, and how can we not talk about one of the biggest festivals of Indian sport? Before we start doing that, I want to tell you guys something about T20 cricket in general. If you Google the first T20 international to have ever been played, you'll get the result that it was first played in 2005 between Australia and New Zealand. Now, there was another T20 match in history which you might not find easily in the official records. I'm talking about a match in 1989 between India and Pakistan. Now, India had travelled to Pakistan for a tour of one-day internationals and were scheduled to play a match in Peshawar. But because there was bad light, the match could not eventually happen. But the organizers went up to the players and asked them, would they be willing to play a T20 exhibition match, because there were a lot of people who had travelled from far and wide to come to the stadium to watch them play, and the organizers did not want to send them back without seeing any cricket. So the cricketers obliged. They agreed to playing a T20 exhibition match, which would not count in the official record books, but just for the pleasure of the fans around. Pakistan batted first. They scored a mammoth 157 for 4 in their 20 overs. Now, at that time, that particular score is huge. I understand that today you need at least 180 plus to be called a mammoth total, but at that point in time, 157 was a very big total to chase down. India coming out to chase the total were struggling at a point, 88 for 3, and they needed some 70 odd runs in the last 5 overs. And batting at the crease at the time was Sachin Tendulkar and Krishnamachari Srikanth. Now, a very famous story from this match. Sachin was batting and bowling at the other end was Saqlain Mushtaq. Sachin hit him for 2 straight sixes in 1 over, and after hitting him for those 2 sixes, another Pakistan spinner, the great Abdul Qadir, comes up to Sachin and tells him, "बच्चे को क्या मार रहा है? दूसरे एंड से मैं आ रहा हूँ, मेरे को मार के बता." Now, Sachin does not reply to this statement and he goes back to his crease, and next over Abdul Qadir comes on to bowl, and Sachin hits him out of the park for 24 runs in an over. Now, India did go on to lose that match by only 4 runs, but this exhibition match gave birth to a very popular story in the history of Indian cricket and in the story of Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Now, coming back to IPL 2020, Mumbai play Chennai tonight in the opening game, and there's a lot of hype around it, especially with Mahendra Singh Dhoni's retirement from international cricket and the fact that Suresh Raina has returned back to India and will not be taking part in this IPL. So there is a lot of eyes on Chennai and to see how they're going to do with all the things that they have been going around. According to me, a couple of things that are going to be the standout features of this IPL. First of all, the 2 times that the IPL has gone out of the country in 2009 and in 2014, both times there has been at least one new finalist to reach the finals of that year's tournament. In 2009, it was Deccan Chargers versus Royal Challengers Bangalore, both of them first time IPL finalists. In 2014, it was KKR and Kings 11 Punjab. Now, KKR had reached the final before, so it was their second appearance. But for Kings 11 Punjab, it was their very first time that they had reached the finals. So, at least one new finalist is what the trend says we are going to get this year. Another amazing thing that is going to happen this year is that no team has that home advantage. I mean, there's not going to be a situation where Chennai builds a pitch at Chepauk, which is a rank turner, and they go on to win all their home matches because they all are playing in UAE. So all of the teams are going to get the same conditions. So this is the case where the talent will come to the fore, and we'll see how each team performs in similar conditions. There are no home conditions to influence any results. So it's going to be a very pure tournament in that sense. So lots to be excited about, lots to look forward to, and just a little thing, I am not going to be talking about the IPL every day. It's a 53 to 60 day long tournament. So I had promised you guys that I'll be bringing you different sports news and stories every day, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. We'll keep coming back to the IPL once or twice a week or whenever I find something interesting to share with you guys. But for now, more from the world of sports tomorrow, and keep watching and cheers.